Right, and there we go. Hello, it's your boy from 1996, back about another episode of Low Standards. In this episode, we'll be tackling a game that I was going to tackle originally at some point, but due to my ability to keep my disc clean and perfect in conditions, that game has not been weirded out. So I will have to do the next best thing. I'll be playing Tech and the Power of Juju. Get that off the screen. And get that off the screen. Anyways, this game is a huge childhood of mine, and I totally forgot to put the audio. Let me go fix that. I swear, sometimes when you decide to do these things, you always forget one step. There we go. This game was the first of a game made by Avalanche, which was not an initiative, but it was a co-produced product with them with Nickelodeon in order to create their own first gaming series. And boy, was it a surprise! Yeah, closer, because I forgot emulation usually... As seen in the previous episode, not with emulation, but whenever it comes to certain games, the game screen will shorten. Oh, the Shrek episode, yeah. Game's a little bit loud, so I'm going to lower it back down to a good 24. Anyways, we're going to be we'll be playing from where I left off when I tried this game out a while back. We're currently in the burial grounds and about to receive the staff of the Warrior King. God, this place kind of gave me the creeps as a kid, but honestly, it's really cool though. Also, kind of a bit disturbing. We have to go into the sense of our ancestors just to get a certain item. Ah, yes, Nervals. Nervals are enemies that serve Tlaylock. For those who don't know the story of the game, Tak is the apprentice of the great and powerful shaman Jabulba. After Tlaylock basically got jealous that Jabulba was chosen to be the new high shaman, he and his minions, Pins and Needles, decided to take the stone to the moon Juju, the protector of the Pupunu village. And the problem is that without the moon Juju, they cannot be protective, thus giving Tlaylock the ability to change them all into sheep. We now have to go ahead and turn the greatest warrior, who was trained by Jabulba, which is Locke, back into a human because they found a sheep with his warrior amulet. For those who play this game, probably already know what's going on, but for those who haven't played this game, you're in for a good time. I'll probably play at least 2 parts because I want to make this a little bit longer than usual episodes. I usually would put parts to certain episodes, or it's mainly the party game ones because you want all the party. But this one in particular, I want to be special and do 2 parts because this game was just great. We'll eventually try to do episodes on Staff of Dreams and the Great Juju Challenge. Luckily for me, Staff of Dreams, I don't have to go this route because I
see one of the teeth. Let's go get it.
Sorry, didn't mean to jump. Flora, I think the spirit of nature accompanies you throughout the game because she is sent by the moon.
Nice
Juju.
job. You got the tooth. Now take it to one of the statues.
Alright, before I do that, I think I have to go ahead and find the other teeth too, just in case, or you'll tell me which one it
Hey,
is.
Dad, look. When we get all 4 teeth, I think we'll get access to the tomb.
Oh, I see, it's one of the time kind of deals. I do have a working copy of Staff of Dreams, I believe. However, that may be skeptical entirely. I'll have to check entirely. I'm surprised I avoided that round the first time and didn't run into that guy until now. A lot of things were changed a bit in the second game, and the Great Juju Challenge is actually a co-op game, which is surprising enough. It's also a speedrun game, because in order to play that game, you need to get the best time. I remember playing that game plenty with my siblings back in the day, even my cousin for a while, because the series is so, this series is kind of an interesting thing. It had a concept in the world I never really dug into as a kid, but when playing it as a kid back in the day, I kind of it just sucked me in. And the fact that this series was kind of just like a game series to begin with, until eventually it was turned into a show. But the game world was pretty interesting. When I watched the show for a little bit, I was a little bit disappointed that I think it was named Jason. The voice actor for Tak had to be changed in order to appeal to the show, which I felt like that could have actually been applied if it were applied to the older Tak, but since Tak had his voice when he got older in the second game, it just feels confusing, really. Well, that's what it is. Eventually, they kept marketing Tak a lot more in other Nickelodeon games to promote the show. It was, like, okay, but definitely not as popular as the games. Get out of my way. You're not gonna get me, Ram. Yup. Alright, now that it's done spitting facts, let's just put color commentary to the game, shall we? Roll! Watch it. I don't think I need to go ahead and... I'll get it. I couldn't. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you can be able to combo on those guys and like start like a juggling combo, even though it's not really necessary. I was supposed to make the rope because I thought I could just make the jump of my own. Well, the rope was just right there. Let's see if I can take the jump. Yeah, I didn't need a rope. Why I ride the rope? It was right in front of me. The design and art direction of this game is really cool. I ever seen the backgrounds, like the concept art of the ending of Great Juju Challenge. It's really nice. That's what this game is. Like, its art direction was definitely like unusual and not like something you usually would see in games. So it gives me like a feeling very similar to like the first Jak and Daxter game, which I've done an episode on prior.
Sweet.
Yeah, juggle combos. It's not really a thing in the second game because when you defeat an opponent, they the Woodies in the second game, they immediately KO after they've taken their last hit. That goes same for the Rockies of the third game. It's strange how the minions of the world differ to just these weird imp-like creatures to dream world enemies and wood like creatures, magical wood. Basically, that's what they are. To magical rocks. There we go. Thus, we get access into the burial tomb of the Warrior King. The voice work is really good in this game. You've fallen, sir. Unfortunately, I can't skip cutscenes, so you'll have to watch this with me.
Cough drop?
Cough drop.
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh, that happens all the time. Part of being mummified. You get these dust balls in your throat, they feel like little rocks. So, you're the great warrior of the Poopanunu people's prophecy. Mm-hmm. Come to pick up the staff of your ancestors? Well, you don't look so great to me.
Me? Oh, I'm not the great warrior. That's Locke's job. I'm just here to take the staff to Jaboba.
The prophecy says only the great warrior can have the staff. If you can take the staff from me, you are meant to have it.
Well.
Whoa.
Oh, man. That's my fighting arm. What a drag. Staff, great warrior. Use it wisely and often. And don't ever touch me again.
Yes, you did it, Tak. This is a powerful weapon. I bet those awful nurbles don't stand a chance now. Hey, you know what? I bet you can also use this thing to pole vault yourself up onto higher ledges. This could come in handy. Tak, do you remember the plants Jaboba talked about? We should find them. Maybe you should try using your new staff to get up to that door.
Okay, I'll do it. Alright, so we have gained the warrior staff. This thing is great at making heights. However, I feel like its combat prowess is not great. I guess the one thing is that whenever you can't really jump with the staff.
Nice.
It does KO Nurbos like a lot more easier. Also, to explain the feathers, which I don't think I'll be doing in this episode, the feathers will allow you to grant your Juju powers, which you'll probably see a lot more in when I do an episode on Staff of Dreams. Plus, the attack range is kind of weird for this weapon. I kind of rarely ever use this, besides, of course, for platforming. I usually use the club for combat.
That looks like one of those plants that Jabulba wants.
Yep, definitely looks fine. Definitely don't want to explain the weird things on the side. Oh yeah, these plant guys. They usually appear in this particular area. Actually, no, they appear everywhere. Never mind. At first I thought they only appear once you get, well, this guy, who is a boss. I like how it's moving. Well, I don't really need to do anything else here. I think I'm going to get these guys last, so that way I could just be that kind of person. Once I get the staff, I pretty much access to enter anywhere else. What does this lead to? Magical Nubu plant second. Actually, you know what? Fine, whatever. We'll go ahead and fight these guys first. Ouch! Anyways, here's the Nubu plant, which like has the most ridiculously metal song in the game. Ouch. Oh my god. It does this like weird explosion rate. Ouch. Its explosion radius. But yeah, these are the newer plants. You usually fight about 12 of them in the world. 3 in each village you go to. Oh, I just died. Yeah, occasionally you will die in this game, but you will respawn from whatever checkpoint you were at. And when it comes to bosses sometimes, like these guys, it won't really take that much time to beat them. Oh my god, there's so many of you. I think they shrink every now and then.
Now that you've defeated the plant, you can get the small plant from his mouth. It's the one we need to take back to Jabulba. Woo! Check it!
For those who are wondering about the voice actor, this is the same voice actor for Max Goof in his teenage years. Chester McMahon, which is the second voice actor, I believe, in Very Odd Parents. And there's also Haku from Spirited Away's English dub. Very strange combinations. Yeah! Take that, you've just been defeated. Alright, time to get the second one. Ouch! I like Tack's like angered face whenever he gets hit. Take this stick out! Whenever you also can get hit by that explosion radius for damage in damage. There's a certain radius I can go to where I don't get hit by his attack. That's kind of interesting and also wonky. I like it whenever you die to that. You like use. Sometimes one of the funniest things you do when you die is the death animations. I'll give me that.
Woo! Rock on!
Also, I'm guessing a cool thing that the game does whenever you're playing it, your health is usually shown by the feather on your head, besides a health meter, which is usually shown at the very top of the screen. What's cool about it is that it's very similar to when you're dying when you're losing health in Spyro. It will show you by the indication by either Sparks' color or if Sparks is not there anymore. Kind of a cool little detail, which happens in every game except for the. I mentioned that this game's a trilogy in a sense, or I didn't mention it all yet until now. But this game had an eventual sequel, a fourth game, However, the fourth game was made in tandem with the show, and it played a lot differently from the other platformers. Sure, there's a lot of those guys. It's very easy to die in this game. Maybe I should throw the mango at the monkey and he'll kill all the nurbles. Okay, that's weird. Just the one? You just gotta kill just the one nurble? Fucking monkey. Stupid monkey. Ouch. I hate when these, apparently their attacks stun me. Okay, mango does not do damage. That's good to know. Oh, that puts me away. I love when Dak dies in this game. He just falls over. I guess a cool thing about the attack that Tak does is that when Tak uses the club, he's not staggered. He's not staggered. He doesn't move forward. I can effectively attack them without them actually hitting me. This is actually good. This is why the club is OP, but this will change a lot in the boss fights. Oh, I'm not hitting him. Why? How am I not hitting him? Okay, that's an instant kill. That's good to know. This Nerbal's here. I don't know why. There, you're dead now. I just have to die twice.
Woo! Check it. Okay, that's all the plants here. We should try somewhere else now.
I might have to go ahead and visit one of the villages now. One I want to visit, though, is clearly, not clearly, but the music itself is what really ties me in, which you might have heard of at the title screen of the game. I love Tak's like hit sounds. Great. I think he retains them in the later games too, except for the voice change for the show in Stink something? Oh, Guardians of the Stink or something. I don't know. The game was made later on for like newer consoles like the Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360. But honestly, I think it could beat the original trilogy on the older generation consoles. Whee! If I remember correctly, there's a game I want to do an episode on where Tak appeared there, and what was strange, I think they're mainly reusable sprites, because that's what a lot of the sprites are in that game, but he was effectively 3D in that game particularly. I'm referring to Nicktoons Freeze Frame, a game that's very similar to, say, Pokemon Snap, where just basically taking pictures of...
Burial grounds is kind of creepy, huh? I know of another place we can get more plants. It's in Tree Village. Follow me. I'll show you the way.
Alright, whatever, Flora. Alright, I think now with what I'm doing, I don't know if I'm allowed to visit the other villages or I have to do a specific task first for the previous village. It will solely depend if I'll be able to access this area. Not shoot the monkey. Okay, I was right. In order to advance to the next stage, you will need to wait, isn't there a transport, or do I just gotta hit the monkey itself? I don't think it's like anything specific. I think I just gotta go ahead and get a mango. Never mind. At first I thought I was not access to it until after a certain event of the game, but that's not it. Because you go to that areas anyways, because the area you have to go to, that Flora wants to show you, is the Tree Village, but the Tree Village is only like I said before, nearly every single main village area has only three new plants you have to collect. Which, not really a lot, but at the same time, you need to collect those in order to complete the first portion of the story. There's gotta be a way to shoot that monkey. Oh, wait, do I have the ability to... Oh, okay, I gotta go back to the Tree Village. In order to gain the ability to do something here, I have to wait until after I've gotten a certain ability with the Tree Village, which I guess I'll show you since I have no choice to go to now. That ability is the ability to shoot acorns out of the warrior staff. I think I get that at some point during the starting portions of the lower tree village area. Ouch, that's not fair. Also, you might hear some rumblings in the background whenever I'm using the phone, which I don't think actually alright. I did do it. I didn't use it in the Wii U thing. But anyway, I do Trick Super Slam.
I don't know, you might already know this, but this elevator takes you straight to Tree Village.
Yeah, I kind of already know this, Flora, because it tells me that it's not hard. The area I want to go to, I have to wait until after I've beaten this particular level. I not beat this level, but at least get the acorns.
I'm not seeing any people. It looks like all the tree villagers have been turned into sheep as well. It's so sad.
Oh.
These people are so peaceful. Nothing bad should ever happen to them.
What's funny about the whole thing in the story is all the people they're talking about in terms of the villages, you never see them again after the events of this game. Though they get turned back into humans and subsequently into the next game, in this game particularly, once you've completed the game, that's it. You don't actually see the return of the villagers or the new people or any of the other tribal villages except for one, which I'll show off by at least this part or the second portion of this episode, which is part 2.
Hey, Tack, look!
Get moving!
It's a sheep motor. If you can get that sheep to run, the motor will work.
Oh yes, orangutans. You use these guys to climb up to other areas. What's this? Magical moving plant up ahead. Ah! Yeah, orangutans are used to traversing to certain areas when they get to a long distance with their leaves on their when they try to get bananas off banana trees. But what's great is that you can hit them and they do the funniest animation I've ever seen in a game. Hop. He said it's glitching a bit, probably because of the emulation. He'll do 3 different animations. He'll either flex on you, he'll beat his chest, or starts laughing at you. For the longest time as a kid, I loved that animation of just of him trying to hit you. Because it makes sense. When someone hits you, you want to just hit them back by socking them.
To see what it does.
Alright, I need a sheep in order to get this motor to run, so I'm going to go all the way back down, because I thought I would know this, because I'm younger now, and I've known certain games like this, but sometimes you're always clueless. Alright, I gotta go take one of these sheep over there so I can activate the motor. Sheep take a long ass time to go through in order to get them all from point A to point B. Luckily, since there's no like super high ledge for me to climb over, it would be impossible for me to go with a sheep. What's great about the sheep is that I guess the orangutans are just prone to throw sheep for funsies. It's just a thing they like to do. There we go. Did I get hurt while holding the sheep? Nope. Okay, I'm invincible holding a sheep. That could be a useful idea. Now stop running! That's a little mean for sheep to be the ways of getting through here.
That's a bag of everlasting acorns over there. I think you'll find them to be very useful.
Perfect.
Cha-ching!
Cha-ching! There's no currency in this world.
Awesome! Now your staff can work as a blowgun. Try to use the acorns to hit things that are far away. Remember, if you want to switch between your club and the blowgun, just press the toggle weapon button.
Okay, with that I should be able to hit the monkey that's being caged off, which means I'll be able to actually get to the other area. We're gonna go skip the tree village for now. We just need to get the everlasting acorns if we are to continue forward with getting to certain areas of the game. Uh-oh.
Do you want to try that again?
No, please, I do not want to try it again, Flora. I'm not doing the tree village right now. I don't feel like doing the tree village right now. Get me out of here. Keep moving. Nope. The music restarts. I guess that's like the only emulation error I've seen so far with this game. Other than that, I think it runs like perfectly compared to like certain games I found now that they can be really bad with emulations.
We haven't explored the other side of the island yet, so we should try there next.
This is an island? I thought this was like a bunch of trees. Given the fact that we haven't seen land below, I guess that all that in the bottom could be water. I thought that was the bottomless pit, and I know it was water. It's very similar to like the Greenhorn Village in Jack and Daxter. Okay, with this I should be able to hit the monkey. Oops, I switched out. Okay, that should unlock the ability to use the rhino. Rhinos are useful for going through gates and breaking down heavy stuff. This is mostly used very similar to...
All right, now, this is the way to Chicken Island and Dry Rock Canyon, but you need to figure out how to get through this gate. I'll come back as soon as I can.
Alright, well, Flora... Ooh, I'm gone. Hopefully I don't restart this the other way.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Well, Flora, I thought you had to go. Why you have to go and then you save that? That's confusing and also misleading. Monkey. There's a certain ability you'll get later on in the game, but sometimes all like those monkeys will be able to use explosive coconuts, because you help out Cage Juju for the first time when he wants to eat attack, which he'll use, and then all the coconuts in the world will be flame coconuts. So whenever it nicks a coconut tree, that'll happen. Okay, so this one will lead you to Dry Rock Canyon, and this one will lead you to... Oh! That's not what I meant to say. Chickens! There we go, that's what I want to hear. The chicken sounds so in pain, I love it.
Gotcha.
I wanted to go here specifically because the music in this game is great, and we gotta go out. Explore one of the best songs in the game. Stupid nurbles.
Whenever you want to, you can take the blimp over to Chicken Island.
Flora, you're a liar. A freaking liar. Liar, liar, with all pants with fire. Absolute liar.
Chicken Island is home to a people that worship chickens. They do. It's really made up of many little islands. The area is filled with air and water geysers.
Alright, welcome to Chicken Island, which I'll explain in the next part. Just give me a second to start. Oh, actually, never mind. I forgot how this thing works in terms of timers. But Chicken Island is pretty interesting, as it is the only island which its inhabitants has not been turned into sheep. Or at least most of them haven't. Like, look, there's that guy. And that guy. Get up. Get up. But yeah, throughout this game, this is the only island I actually see other people in, which is really strange. It's an island worshipped by chickens, and people who worship chickens. I bet this Metal Gear Tactic will go ahead and completely stupefy the guards. They'll never suspect a sheep, but they... Anyways, I'll see you in the next part.